Here we will see array functions in PHP. First is count, which returns the number of elements in an array. General syntax is count, array and mode, where array specifies the name of the array and mode is optional, which specifies the possible values of 0 and 1. Here is an example for this count method. Here I defined an array A with elements 1, 2, 3 and 4. And when I use count function with this array, it will return 4, since there are 4 elements are added for this array. Next is current. This function returns the value of current element in an array. Each array has an internal pointer to its current element, which is initialized to the first element inserted into the array. This function does not move the array's internal pointer. General syntax is current and the name of the array. Here I defined an array with elements 1, 2, 3 and 4. And if I use current function with this array, it will display 1, since 1 is the first element of the array, and when you initialize the array, its first element is the current element for that array. Next is end. End function moves the internal pointer and displays the last element of the array as an output. General syntax is end and the name of the array. Here I defined array with elements 1, 2, 3 and 4. Here first I will use current function to display the current element of the array, and then I use the end function to move to the last element of the array. Current function displays 1 and end function displays 4. Next is next function, which moves the internal pointer and outputs the next element in the array. General syntax is next and name of the array. Here I define the array A with elements 1, 2, 3 and 4. First I use current function and then I use next function. Current function displays the value 1 and next function displays 2. Next is previous, which moves the internal pointer and outputs the previous elements in the array. The general syntax is previous and name of the array. Here I defined the array A with elements 1, 2, 3 and 4. For understanding previous function, first I use current function for that array, then I use next and then I use previous. So current function displays the output 1, next function displays output 2, which moves pointer to the second element, and again I use previous, which displays 1. Next function is range, which creates an array containing a range of elements. This function returns an array of elements from low to high. If the low parameter is higher than the high parameter, then the range will be from high to low. General syntax is range, low, high and step, where low specifies the lowest value of the array, high specifies the highest value of the array, and step, which is optional, specifies the increment used in the range. Default is 1. Here in first example, I declared array number for the range 0 and 4. It will create an output array with 5 elements, which starts from 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. In next example, I use number range of 4 and 0. It will create an array for 5 elements, but the first value starts from 4. So 4, 3, 2, 1 and 0. And in this example I use range 0, 6 with step 2. It will create an array for 4 elements and the values start from 0, 2, 4, 6, since we have given the step 2.